If you're watching this video, I want you to consider yourself very lucky because not many people are interested in changing their lives, helping their family, providing. Your future self is grateful for the action you took today. It is that time of the year again, the ultimate growth phase, the winter arc. You have about 3 to 4 months in front of you to change your life and become a new man. A man of purpose, character, and strength. The outside is cold, rainy, and you're stuck at home with your little Discord friends. You play games and watch videos all day long, and you go to bed hating yourself, knowing that you could have done much better than that. Let's change that this year. This is the phase of silence and work. You need to disappear and work for your purpose. Spend every second of your day working on your craft and sharpening your skills. If you want that successful business, aesthetic body, a feminine woman next to you, this phase is your ticket. Now, you need to understand something. If you want that life, this winter can't be like the others. In this winter, you need to be special, different, extraordinary, and you need to weigh every decision you're gonna make, whether it will get you closer to your goal or not. This is the ultimate guide for this winter to change the course of your life. I used to see winters as this phase where I was home all day long with my parents, with my friends, just chill at home, play video games. It was just, I didn't take it seriously. I mean, it was cold outside and my bed, it was warm as fuck. I'd lay on my bed all day long watching meaningless videos. Not even videos on self-improvement, but videos on video games. Then I would get up and join a Discord call where all my friends were waiting to play Fortnite with me. I'd play until 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then go to bed, thinking this is all to life. This is how my winter was until last year, but in last year, I started to take this self-improvement thing seriously. I knew that I had potential and I wasn't going to let my ancestors down. I became unbalanced, and many people may consider that this is unhealthy for a kid to be unbalanced with his life, but that was the only option for me at the time. I started to work 10, 12 hours at the age of 16 while going to high school and while the stress giving me stomach aches every single day. And now I make over 10K a month with my online business, and no, I don't do any coaching, any courses, nothing like that. I run a service-based online business to make my money. On those days, I created a framework for success, and this framework has 3 pillars. And the pillars I show you in this video, if applied, have the potential to change your life forever. By the way, I made a Notion template that has some actionable steps that will help you in this video, so go ahead and make a copy of that. You can always take a look back to remind yourself of the concepts that I'm going to run you through in this video. So go down below to the description and make a copy of that. And if you're ready, here is the guide that is going to change your life forever. So the first pillar of your winter is the season of no. And this is a concept that I got from the GOAT himself, Alex Hormozi. No going to clubs, no partying, no late night hangouts with those losers who you call friends. But the only exception to this rule is that you can spend about 3 hours every week with your girl if you have one. Right now, go to your phone and delete Instagram and delete TikTok. Then go to Discord and leave that Discord server where you play games with your little friends. This arc has the potential to change your life, and all you have to do is say no to the distractions and focus on the work that you know you should be doing. The only exception to the social media rule is YouTube, because you can use YouTube as a search engine. There's a video from Hamza that I love, and in that video he just goes over the extensions that he's using for YouTube, and the link for that video should be in the description. The purpose of YouTube for a young man who is in self-improvement is to use it as a search engine for him to search specific topics like how to meditate, how to journal, how to do certain exercises. It's not for you to binge watch. You're gonna say no to the junk food, to sugar, to drinking, and to coffees. Keep your body's gas clean. Eat some protein, eat some carbs, and make sure nothing disgusting enters your gut, because your gut is your second brain. Keep this in mind. Look, your gut is your second brain. And of course, no movies, no porn, and no fucking Mr. Beast. Now, as we removed every distraction, it's time for you to master 3 F's. The first F is finance, and you need to view money as water. If you have water in your system, then you never think about it. But if you don't have any, then you constantly think about it. And same goes for money. If you don't have any money, then it will be constantly in your mind. And money is an amplifier. Money can't really turn you into a man of character. You need to be one before you have money. But if you're a true gentleman or on the path to become one, then you need money, because without it, you will fail. To make lots of money as a teenager, you can choose from the following options. 1, you can either create a personal brand and educate people who are 1 or 2 steps behind you, or You can create a service-based online business where you help local businesses get more clients. I personally chose the second option and created an online business where we help realtors get more clients. For this section, you will need to use a Notion template from the page I just gave you. Scroll down below, and under the personal brand section, there is a template called Understand Your Audience. Go to that template and write some concepts that younger version of yourself would have loved to have. And once you have about 15 to 20 concepts, then you will pick one and study it. Once you have a clear understanding of the concept, then pick up a camera and record yourself. Record your thoughts, your experiences, your expertise. Give some tips to your younger self, and then at the end of the video, include a call to action. And with that call to action, collect people on a Discord server. And on that server, you can help people on a personalized level. And this will help you build goodwill. This will warm them up, and it will be easier for you to sell them something in the future. I think the main problem with this business model is the fact that most young men don't have that much to invest. So you can't really sell anything that is high ticket, and by high ticket I mean something that is 7K plus. You need to sell lots of times to make as much money as I'm making by selling marketing services to one realtor. So with that, the second business model would be a service-based business. And by that I mean SMMA, but not the traditional one. Starting an SMMA is a little more complicated than getting in front of a camera and giving some advice. But the good thing with this business model is the fact that you're working with business owners who has more money than the teenagers. This business model is based on contacting businesses and offering them services, but you can't grow with the old method any longer. You can't just send some DMs, make some cold calls and sign clients. It doesn't work any longer. But the beautiful part is, if you have a more than average understanding of marketing and advertising, then you can create content for your niche, giving some marketing advice. Create some content and give some tips on marketing and advertising, and then direct those business owners into a landing page. And on that landing page, they can book a call with you so you can sell them high ticket packages. I won't be able to tell you everything about this new business model, but if this is something you're interested in, go to my channel and watch some videos on this new way of running an SMMA. And you can join the Discord server by clicking the first link below. And I personally help anyone who joins there, and I promise I'm not trying to build a good reputation so I can sell you stuff in the future. I mean, not yet. And second F is fitness. This is a journey that I started recently, and now I go to gym about 3 to 4 times a week to do full body sessions. So most of you probably know a lot more than I do on this topic, but here's the advice that I can give you. You need to be consistent when going to the gym. You need to progressive overload to see some gains. You need to train your neck, do no fab, and put right foods into your system. Having a good physique by itself isn't enough for you to be a high value man, but it's a must have. I mean, with an aesthetic body, you will gain instant respect from other men and attraction from a lot of women. Evolutionary, women are attracted to V-shaped physiques because they think that he is strong and he can protect me. So to have a V-taper, you need to train your shoulders, your delts, your traps, and your neck. The third and the final F is frame. How you perceive yourself and your capabilities will determine your success. If you think that mindset is woo-wah, or if you think that it doesn't work for you, then my friend, you're lost and you need to be fixed. Mindset is the only thing that's keeping you from achieving your goals, because you have access to the same information that is making me tens of thousands of dollars at the age of 17. To improve your perception of yourself and of reality, you need to look at reality in an objective manner and see it as what it is. Meditate and understand the fact that you're not your thoughts. See yourself as a separate entity that's watching over your thoughts. Here, let's do a quick meditation. So close your eyes and take a deep breath. Now exhale. You need to view meditation as a cycle. First, you focus on your breath. Then you get lost in thought, but you don't know it. Then you're aware of that you're lost in thought, and then you get back to the breath. And this is how the cycle goes. Completing this cycle is like doing bicep curl for your brain. Do it every single day so you can have a clear focus. And you need to journal to understand your thoughts and ideas. You constantly overthink because your brain is trying to tell you something. And finally, the third pillar is education. There's a saying of Socrates which goes, "Education is the kindling of a fire, not a filling of a vessel." Understand this. You're a lifelong student, and for you to improve your life, you need to be a constant student who is constantly learning every single day. What are you but a lifelong student? Think about it. You're young, you have some goals, you have some perceptions, but they will change. And the only thing that won't change in your identity until the end of your time is the fact that you are a lifelong student, my friend. As long as I live, I will be a student of this life. And I don't mean that you should be a student of this education system. No, it has nothing to do with it. I mean, you should be a student of this universe, of this earth. Take a time to stop, to listen, to admire things that are created by God, because perhaps they are greater than those created by men. Learn from great minds that have created great businesses like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Larry Fink, Charlie Munger, I don't know, Rockefeller, Rothschild. You need to study history and learn from Habsburgs, from Genghis Khan, from Alexander the Great, and you need to study the greatest empire that has ever existed, Rome, and learn from great companies like Apple, like Amazon, like Standard Oil, like Facebook. Learning doesn't mean to sit in a classroom for 15 years straight for some teacher who has a fucked up mental health to bully you. You go and read something. There's an input of information. And in this case, let's say our source is this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And after the input of information, you go and implement what you just learned. If the book says, hey, go and give someone a compliment, it is what you do. If the book says, hey, go and use someone's name when you're speaking with them, it is what you do. And this is how you learn stuff. Learning is behaving in a different way when encountered with the same situation. Let's say there's a button, and every time before I slap you, I press that button. The first time I press that button, I slap you. The second time I press that button and I slap you. And the third time I press that button, now you block my slap. Here, you just learned something. And intelligence means rate of learning. So one person can block me after one time of getting slapped, but the other one can block me after 5 times of getting slapped. So in this situation, the first one is more intelligent than the second one. There you have it, the ultimate guide. First, eliminate every single distraction, then focus on your finance, your fitness, and your frame, and then constantly educate yourself. If you live by these pillars this winter, bro, I promise you, your life will change. This is what changed my life. This is the exact framework that I used to change my life, and I hope this can do the same for you as well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Have a blessed day. Cheers.